Alright, what I got here is a cylinder off a do-all front end loader. This is the bucket tilt cylinder, cylinder number 32037. If you like this sort of thing, if you would consider going down there, clicking the subscribe, turn the bell on for notifications, and giving this video a thumbs up if you like this sort of stuff. Go down there in the comments, let me know anything you want to see, and I'll try my best as it comes through the door to get it added and do a video on it. For starters, we're going to be taking the gland loose. This has a hole in either side, and I've got just a westward pin spanner tool, or whatever you want to call it. I'll start with this, putting it in here. It's probably not going to work very good, but yeah, it's coming loose. I'll go to a smaller one. This is a smaller pin. Those are both fails, so we're going to go to the pipe wrench. Some of these cylinders you always want to check for a set screw. This one don't have any. This rod may be a little bent, but I'm not sure. Get my pipe wrench back out. Okay, already for starters, I had to go get the 48-inch pipe wrench, get this thing broke loose. Sometimes you've got no option. Manufacturers put these little spanner holes in here, and sometimes you can't rely on just them little spanner holes. Some people get bent out of shape about using tools like these and putting marks on the outside, but sometimes you got no choice. When you're working on this stuff by yourself, you don't want to take it to a dealership and pay outrageous prices. Sometimes it is what it is, and you're going to do what you can just to get things going. So as long as the inside of the gland and everything looks good, a little bit of marks on the outside of some cylinders, shouldn't be the end of the world. So we'll just continue to run this loose. All right, it's hand loose now. So we'll remove the gland cap. This is actually a cap. The gland is in here, and you can see the corrosion and stuff. I'll go ahead and extend the rod. I'll reposition this with my ports facing down. That way, if there's any oil left in here, it'll blow out into my pan. There's a little bit of oil there. Okay, that might be to the end right there. Take my sledgehammer, and I've got a old 1-inch rod. I'll put through the cross tube on the eye. Remove the glands out now. Now we'll take the piston out. All right, once it gets so far, we can go ahead and just walk it out now. Set that to the side. We'll look in the tube. This is all going to have to be buffed with the flapper wheel on the die grinder. So I'll go ahead and stuff my rag in there. Do not forget to take that rag out at the end. Okay, I got my flapper disc on here. I'll go ahead and clean this out. All we're doing is just cleaning up that rust, making it slick again somewhat. Okay, we'll grab our rag, pull it out, and wipe the inside of that down. That thing looks a lot better. That's it for the tube right now. Take it loose, set it to the side, put my rag there to protect the rod. Okay, I got a 1 1/8 inch socket and a 1/2 inch drive impact. This is the Thor 1894, not sponsored, just really like this impact. All right, we're going to take the piston nut off. All right, piston nut's off. We'll take the piston off. This piston is aluminum, so it's swelled out a little bit because this is tight. So we'll take this gland and everything, and I'll use it like a slide hammer and try and jar it loose. All right, that thing's going to be stubborn all the way. Okay, so I'll get a dead blow and try and hit it. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to have to be slinging left-handed. We'll see how this goes. Jeez, this thing's tight. It's moving, though. Wow. Shoo. All right, and there she goes. Now you just gotta find everything. Well, so we got our retainer cap, we got the gland, we got the U-cup come out of the gland there, and we got our piston. Okay, we'll go ahead and pull our seals out. We'll start with the cap first. Remove the wiper. Pull the wiper out, set the cap to the side, go onto the gland, and this one, the U-cup, is just right here on top, and the retainer cap or gland cap holds that in place. So we'll set that to the side, go to the exterior and remove the O-ring right there, and that's it there. You got two seals in that. Go to our piston. There's an internal O-ring. We'll take it out. Yeah, set it to the side, and then our piston seal. We'll go. Okay, this is a 2-piece. That's a little tight, so I'll take and cut across this with my knife there. Set that to the side. So the main piston seal's off. Well, the outer seal. I'll take the expander off next. And the expander's off. While I'm waiting on the air compressor to kick off, I'm going to go clean the piston, the retainer ring, and the gland up, and hunt up the new seals, and I'll be back. Okay, I got all this cleaned up, and I got the seals, so we're going to start with putting the wiper back in the gland cap. So basically, this is a 959 profile wiper. We'll take and install it just like that. That's the only thing that this gets. And I do have another video if you'd go check it out if you want to see how to measure some of these seals out. I explain in some detail on how to do that to the best of my ability anyways. Okay, on the gland here, the backup and O-ring groove, we're going to take the backer. It's got a concave side, and the concave side faces towards the pressure. Okay, our backer's on. The concave side is facing towards the bottom of the gland, so it's going to face towards the pressure so it can back up the O-ring, which will go on next. Now, like I said, that concave side fits the profile of that O-ring. So there's that. We'll hold off on the U-cup. The piston has an O-ring that goes inside right here. It just goes inside the piston. Okay, I had to get a new piston seal because we had two of these cylinders come in and the other piston seal was different, so this is a different style. This is a PSM. It's the same profile as an O-ring, and a backup. But first we'll start off with the expander. It'll go on right there. Then we'll take the seal, stretch it over, and put it on like that. Okay, we'll go ahead and put our gland retainer cap, or our gland cap, on. Okay, this one actually had a different U-cup as well, so I'll go ahead and put the U-cup in. I'll go ahead and put some grease on it and the shaft here. Put our gland on. Any excess grease I'll take and put it on the O-ring on the gland here, and on the O-ring on the inside of the piston. We'll go ahead and put our piston back on. We'll put our piston nut on. Again, that was an 1 1/8" piston nut. Tighten it up. It's tightened. We'll put our grease on. Okay, once that's done, we'll take our rod out. We'll put our tube back in. Go ahead and lube up the tube there, and we'll go ahead and walk our piston in, holding pressure and pushing. Go ahead and tap it in. Take our gland, slide it up to the O-ring and knock that in. Then our retainer cap, and we'll tighten it up. Okay, that's snug down. And that's it. If you enjoyed that or got anything out of it, if you would, consider going down there, clicking that subscribe, turning that bell on for notifications, and giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. That's going to be it for this one. Until next time, thanks for watching.